Hi, I'm Abby with Holiday Extras Travel Guides, and this time we're in Florence for one single day, finding out all the essential information that you need to travel better.
Florence was the seat of the Renaissance and remains an absolutely beautiful city to this day. Millions visit every year to see the grand architecture and marvel at the countless masterpieces housed in Florence's many galleries and museums. In this video, we'll help you get the most out of your time here with tips on money, food, language, transport and more. But first, here's a bit about the airports.
Florence has a small airport, but lots of low-cost airlines will fly into Pisa instead because it's only an hour's bus ride away. So instead of explaining them all, we're going to cut to some graphics to show you the best options.
Florence Airport is 3 miles out of the city centre. Your options from here are the Vola Inn bus or a taxi. The bus takes 30 minutes into town and runs every half an hour from 5:30 a.m. and then hourly from 8:30 until midnight. A single is €6 and a return is €10. When coming from Pisa Airport, the best thing to do is to take the TerraVision bus. The journey takes about an hour, costs €4.99 each way for adults, €4 for under 13s and is free for under 5s. And if, like us, you're driving to Florence, then beware that hire cars are not allowed inside the historic centre. The ZTL is a zone inside the main ring road where unlicensed vehicles will be fined. Our advice for road trippers is to stay outside the ring road and either catch the bus or walk into the city centre. One of the great things about Florence is how compact the centre is. It should only take about half an hour to cross on foot. Almost all areas of interest to tourists are really pedestrian friendly. Our advice here is to walk as much as possible and enjoy the city. However, if like us you're staying in the suburbs, then Florence does have a decent public bus service. A single ticket will do you for 90 minutes of travel and costs €1.20 when bought in advance or €2 when purchased on board. There are also 24-hour, 3-day and 7-day variations available. For routes and maps, head to ataf.net.
If you'd rather get a taxi, do remember that Florence taxis can't be flagged down, so you need to get them from designated taxi ranks and just make sure you know how much you're paying before you ride. Also, it's really good to know that women receive a 10% discount when travelling alone between the hours of 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Just ask the driver before you get in, because sometimes they won't offer it straight away.
For food, I really recommend heading to the Central Market. Downstairs, you've got loads of stalls offering lots of different types of food, but then the real beauty is heading upstairs to try some of the local cuisine.
So I've come upstairs in the Central Market food hall. It's a real hub of liveliness. There's loads of places to come up here to come and eat. There's like a bar, pizza, and there's even a vegetarian place where I've gone and got a burger. So this is called the Donatella, and check this out. So I got sun-dried tomatoes, like cheese, a homemade pesto. It looks like it's going to be super messy, so bear with me. It's really, really good. It's got like a veggie patty in as well. And the homemade pesto is really nice, like it's not too strong and it's all quite creamy. No, it tastes really good. So I'm going to finish this without you guys watching me. So, ciao. According to UNESCO, almost a third of the world's entire valuable art collection is here in Florence. It's known as the seat of the Renaissance and is a cultural marvel, having former residents included Botticelli, Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. So here's some of our tips on how to see the best bits.
The Uffizi Gallery Museum houses the Medici family's art collection. The museum is full of Renaissance masterpieces, the most famous of which is undoubtedly Botticelli's Birth of Venus. Head to the Accademia Gallery for Michelangelo's statue of David. You can go inside to see the 14-foot high original, but there's also a smaller replica on display in its original location at the Piazza della Signoria. Florence Cathedral, known locally as Il Duomo di Firenze, is the city's most famous basilica. Inside you can see Vasari's fresco of the Last Judgment, or climb the 463 steps to the top for panoramic views of the skyline. The famous Ponte Vecchio Bridge is near the Uffizi Gallery. It was the only bridge in Florence to survive World War II, as even Adolf Hitler declared it was too beautiful to bomb. To get a local's view and learn a little bit more about Florence, we took a private tour with Bernardo Randelli from Touring Florence. His tour was super interesting and he went into lots of detail about the history of Florence and is a true expert on art and culture in the city.
I'm here with Bernardo from Touring Florence to talk about Italian today, and he's going to teach me some things and hopefully it's going to work. Let's just see how it goes.
Hopefully.
Hello.
Hello is ciao.
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 Ciao, I like that. Goodbye?
Arrivederci, it's a little bit more formal.
Okay.
To the French you say ciao. Ciao when they come, ciao when they leave.
Yes?
Si.
Si. No?
No.
Please?
Per favore.
Thank you.
Grazie.
Do you speak English?
Parli inglese?
Parle inglese.
Sì.
I don't understand.
Ho capito?
Ho capito.
Sì.
Is there anything in particular that's in Italian where maybe they'll, it's more of a hand gesture than it is actually the word?
Oh, sì, sì. For instance, one typical thing is cosa vuoi?
Cosa vuoi?
What do you want?
I like that.
If you like a specific kind of food, wow. That's appreciation of food. This way and with a tango.
So massive thanks to Bernardo for teaching me some Italian. To book a walking tour with him, then search for Touring Florence.
We're coming towards the end of our time here in Florence, so here's a look back at our spending.
My lunch was €8. This coffee was €2.50. Our 4-bedroom apartment was £109 per night. The loo would cost you €1. Uffizi gallery tickets bought online would cost around €25 for each adult, with a reduced price available for EU students aged between 18 and 25, as well as teachers working in the EU. Under 18s go free, but you must reserve a ticket before entry. The same rules apply at the Galleria dell'Accademia, but online prices start at €18.50 for adults, and entry to the Florence Cathedral is free.
So that's it from my short time here in Florence. I'll definitely be coming back to make the most of this beautiful city. And for more on Italy, don't forget to go to our channel to check out our guides on Venice, Pisa and Rome, and go subscribe because you want to see more, right? Ciao!